Alright, today we're going to be walking in Hodgkins, Illinois at the Santa Fe Prairie, which is a natural prairie, prairie in its natural state. Let's see this here. Hodgkins, Santa Fe Prairie, Caboose on the sign, that's kind of neat. This is in right alongside railroad tracks, obviously Santa Fe tracks. It is a heavy commercial division here. A lot of factories, a lot of trucking. So you're always going to hear a lot of trucks in the background. You can see it's all well manicured here. Here's the road going into it. It's right along the DesPlaines River on this side. Oh, here's another sign. I like signs. We'll take another picture of the sign. It's a nature preserve. Oh, there's an egg down here. I don't know if that's a goose egg or a turtle egg. A lot of turtles here. It's just sitting there. My guess is goose egg because it's a rather large egg. Okay, here's our first glimpse of the prairie. We'll get better views as we go on a little bit. And you know, there is no gate here. You can come and go as you please. They do say close at dusk, authorized personnel only, but that's just, they're just kidding you. Here's some old, I was going to call them hand carts, but these are just like carts, little sections of track here. Sticking with the Santa Fe theme. You'll notice everywhere I walk has railroad tracks, even if they're just holding up a display. That's kind of cool. This is a pretty good view of the prairie here. You can see all the manufacturing and warehouses and everything out back there. Alright, we'll keep walking here along the edge. You can see all kinds of wildflowers here. Now this is a nature preserve, so you can't pick any of these, you can't take any of the seeds. Enjoying the clover plant. Better view of the bench. This is one of my favorite parts of any trail. That's how I rate the trails. If they have more than one bench, oh, they're a good trail. Right here we got the little pond in here. Looks like everything is doing good, growing well. Oh, they just did a burn here about 2 years ago. You have to do that every now and again to the natural prairies. It keeps everything blooming and coming back, and it gets rid of the invasive species. Oh, nice breeze out here today. Alright, run here. Let's see what we got here. Oh, welcome sign. Welcome to the Santa Fe Prairie here. Canal passage comes through here pretty close. We've got a nice raised area here to look out over the prairie. Ooh, it looks all nicely painted here. It's very nice. More benches. Oh, a lot of benches. All the different flora and fauna that comes through here or lives here. Oh, burn to survive. Okay, so go and explain why they need to do the burns every now and again. A little better view of the pond here. Let's see what's peeking through the woods there. Oh. Looks like a giant caboose just sitting here in the woods. We'll have to go check that out. Some little better views of the caboose here. Old Santa Fe caboose. That's kind of cool. Oh, you can see they use wind power here, keeping with the nature preserve. Also also looked up on the roof there, and there is also solar power, so they're conserving our natural resources. See up next to the Caboose. Looks like this one was built in 81. You can see on the wheels here, it's got a belt that runs around, runs a generator, so when it's being towed by the train, it actually provides its own power. Got nice stairs here going up. That big wheel on the back there, it's not for steering it though. It locks the brakes when it's sitting so it doesn't move away. Old switch there. Switch is locked, it's not moving. Here. So this is like a marker for the I&M canal. A lot more wildflowers here. There's another view of the Caboose. The pond there, it doesn't look so big now when you see the whole prairie. A lot of wildflowers all along here. See, everything's very well kept up, manicured, everything's clean here. We'll take the trail that goes through the prairie itself. Oh, it runs around the perimeter, it doesn't cut through the middle. Hodgkins Station 2016. That's kind of a cool little thing. Let's see. There or there. When in doubt, go right. The bird agreed with me. He said go right. Nice and shady back here. Oh, look at this. Some more purple flowers. Yeah, it's pretty level here, no ups and downs. It's all grass, so if it's after a big rain, probably be muddy. But it's pretty well marked where you go, because it's everything else is really impassable in the prairie, but they've got the path pretty well mowed. Two yard engines pulling part of a consist here. Now we'll go back to the prairie. We're not here for trains today, even though it is called Santa Fe Prairie. Usually you only see these in the fall. They're all dried out, but I guess these are purple flowers as well. Cool. So it looks like the Santa Fe train stopped. He's probably just switching back and forth in the yard here. This is a big railroad yard right behind the prairie. The railroad actually owned this property originally. They bought it in, I want to say 1868. All right. I'm not sure what that is, but it's cool looking. All right. Let's see, left or right? When in doubt, go left. I love this place. Another bench. And this bench is in the shade. So this is a water break, and we'll watch the train for a second or two while I have some water. It is a fairly warm day today. Yeah, it seems like the predominant colors are white, yellow, and purple here today. There's like a little white butterfly floating around there. A couple of them, they're all over the place. Oh, this is a different looking one. I believe this is an echinacea. Ooh, and a big giant bee. Look at this. Big giant bumblebee. I don't want to get too close to him because it looks like he could stink pretty hard. I thought I made him mad. He was coming my way, but he just came to look at the flowers here. Oh, there he goes. All right, I'm going to get out of here before I really make him mad. Pretty easy trail, nice and level here. This looks like a milkweed plant. These help with the monarch butterflies because they actually only lay their eggs in this type of plant. So the more of these you see, the better off we'll be, and we'll see a lot more monarch butterflies. Here's the back view of the prairie. Can't even see, everything's so grown up you can't even see the caboose from here. All right, came to a T intersection. Let's see, when in doubt, go right. Everything's very colorful and blooming today. This separates the railroad property from the prairie here. Oh, there's a monarch butterfly. Hope I got him. He just flitted through really quick. He's probably checking out the purple flowers here. I think that was his favorite color. Right across the way there, you can see the caboose. And the trail we went all the way around the edge there. And over this way. Trail's not very even here, it's on a tilt, so if it were raining, this were wet, I probably wouldn't walk on this. It's too easy to slip down. You can hear that train is still switching next to me here. Oh, another monarch. There's a lot of them. Oh, they're playing out in the field there. A couple of them playing. Yeah, there's a ton of them out here. Bound to catch one pretty soon. You see, this is a pretty big place. I mean, this is July in the Chicagoland area, so it's fairly warm out today. Not too many clouds. So the sun is pretty strong. That's why I took my water break. You want to always keep water with you. It can't hurt to have a snack either. I keep a good granola bar in my pocket. This part here is a lot of cattails. And you can see the switches coming back. Oh, they're not switches, are yard engines. Now the trucks are hidden, but they only have 4 wheels per truck rather than the big road engines that the road locomotives that have the 6 wheels per truck. So he might be sitting there a while. They're coupling more cars. They're putting the train together, the consist together for a big road train going out. No, we're not here for the trains. We're here for the trail. Trains, oh, look at all these yellow flowers all on the road here. And then we got another view of the Caboose all the way across. It's kind of cool. Oh, too bad there's not another bench here. I could really use another water break. Ah, guess what's up here ahead? Another bench. You gotta love this place. Oh, another pond back here. Sometimes this one's not always here. Sometimes this is dried up, but we've had a decent amount of rain in the last few weeks. So that's why everything is so blooming up and looking nice. We'll pass this bench. It's in the sun. We'll sit in the shade up here a little bit. This is like such a nice relaxing walk. And it's very seldom crowded here. And if it is crowded, most of the people hang down by the river, you know, fishing or whatever, just hanging out. If you walk along this part, you don't see too many people. Or even if you walk the trail along the river, you don't see a lot of people walking the whole trail. They might go up as far as the picnic table or the fire ring, and there's a bunch of picnic tables, a bunch of fire rings. They don't walk the trails too much between them. This would have been a better place for the bench right here. More game trail, the deer trail coming through there. Because you can see how the grass is all matted down, kind of a zigzag. Not too many mosquitoes out here, but there are enough that they bug you a little bit. Alright, the trail kind of dead ends here, right at the back corner. You can see we're right below the bridge where you had to drive in to get in here. Big bridge that goes over the railroad yard. Alright, that's looking back the same way we just came. We're going to take a water break here. Alright, just got the trees in the background here. Got my water. We're not going to finish the whole bottle. We're just going to take a couple little sips. Let me see if I step back in the shade here. I don't squint as much. All right, that's a little better. All right, so I'm just going to take this opportunity to ask you, if you like the video, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up if it's at all entertaining. Even just a little bit entertaining. Just a little tiny bit. You can give me a thumbs up. You'll subscribe if you like it. Again, I remind you every time, it costs you absolutely nothing to subscribe. It's free. It's totally free. Not discounted today only. Not wait, there's more, anything like that. It's free, always. So subscribe. You'll enjoy it. Hit the notification button. You'll see when I post new videos. A lot of my videos are hiking. A lot of the small trails around the Chicagoland area in Illinois. A lot of them are watching trains, darn mosquitoes. One more sip while I'm talking. I do a lot of cooking videos, a lot of barbecue videos, little bit of everything. So, again, please subscribe. Please give me a thumbs up. All right. Let's go to the edge up here, see what we see. Okay, you can see that drainage ditch goes all the way to the end. That actually does go like right under the road. There's a culvert, and it does go down into the river there. So this drains this whole area here. All right. I'm not going to film the whole trail going back. It's just the opposite way. But if we see something cute, we'll let you know. I don't know if it's going to show up really well, but there's like a really thick spider's web that goes right across. I hit the first one, and it actually bent my head back a little bit before it snapped. So I really don't think I want to see what that spider looks like. And I'm going to turn around and go back the other way. The sun's kind of catching it there. There it is. You can see how thick that spider web is there. All right, here's more of the milkweed pad. This is what the milkweed pods look like. Later in the year, closer to the fall, when they open up, they're big and fluffy, and they have a seed on the end. So then the seed just gets floated away. You see they have the seeds with the big fluff on the end, almost like a giant dandelion. And they just fly off and kind of plant themselves to keep themselves going. Oh, that's probably the train they were... Oh, look at that. Look at the old passenger car. Too cool. There's a lot of them. That would be a cool excursion. This is the trail we came in on. Like I said, when in doubt, go right. We'll take the trail to the right and see where this goes. Oh, this is better. It's all in the shade here. More monarch butterflies. This place is full of monarchs. I'm scared away, but let's see. Too cool. Wow, there's a whole bunch of them. There's like a whole gang of them here playing tag. Way too cool. Right, back to the trail. No more standing in the sun looking at butterflies. This is the way we came. This is the way we're going. Alright, this trail was a good choice. It's in the shade here. This is a very relaxing place, very easy trail. I mean, it is on grass, it is a little uneven, but it's good for any ability. You don't have to be an excellent hiker or backpacker to enjoy this. And if you walk this trail, walk the trail down along the river, you're probably right around a mile or just over it. It's not that strenuous of a trail if you run all the loops. Great place for a picnic too. They have all the picnic tables. pack a lunch, come down here, sit and watch the prairie, all the butterflies. More butterflies. Whole bunch more butterflies. This one's actually coming closer. Oh, nice, run away. Nice and shady here. A lot of the trail is in the shade, big trees over it, so no matter the weather or the time of day, you have enough shade here. Good view of the Caboose from here. The Caboose is right there. When in doubt, go right. Oh, we just came from this way, so this is perfect. We're back here, back behind the Caboose. Alright, we're going to head across the road again. More benches, more benches, more benches, more benches. Firing. Oh, it don't get much better than this. We'll just head down this way. We'll walk down along the DesPlaines River. Check out there. And this, like I said before, is part of the Forest Preserve property. Go over the log. When in doubt, go left and avoid the log. Wow, there's even a bench sitting here overlooking the river. Way too cool. Probably somebody didn't want to stand up and go fishing, so they brought their own bench down here, cemented it in, and they can just sit back and relax and do some fishing. Very nice. Very, very nice. We're going to take another water break here. Fire pit, no bricks around it, but this is nice. Alright, so here we are right along the river, sitting on the bench. Oh, the mosquitoes found me again. You remember what I told you about subscribing is free. I'm not going to remind you again. There's a trail along the river. It's pretty well manicured as well. They come through here, they mow everything down, make it easier for people to get through here. These guys are really good at maintaining the place. And the whole trail, you're just a few feet from the river along the entire length of it. Alright. There's the Caboose peeking through the trees again. That's the scenic overlook for the prairie. River here. Trail goes that way. So we'll go right on past picnic table. Should walk up on the road to avoid the mosquitoes, but we'll stay on the trail here. Alright, a little up and down here. This gets really muddy after it rains. You gotta be really careful along this trail. And with heavy rain, this is all underwater, because this is part of the river basin here, so the river comes up and, well, you can't really get through. Another picnic table, another fire ring, looks pretty well used. People make use of the facilities here. Little grill here. Pretty rusty, you might want to bring some tin foil if you use it. Just goes up to the road that way. We'll stay down along the river here. Oh man, these guys have been busy. Look at this. Another bench. Well, I'm not going to stop and take a water break because mosquitoes found me. This is too cool. Not bad. I'm gonna have to thank these guys next time I see them for putting in more benches. That's how I rate a place. More benches, the better I like it. Yeah, this is a little off camber, the trail here. It switches from one way to the other, so it's a little harder walking this than it is the one through the prairie, but no, it's still a fairly easy trail. It's not difficult. There's not much elevation change. All right. Again, this is the road coming down. This is actually a boat launch. So you can back your trailer right down, right off the road here. Back it right down this area, and this is the boat launch. I see a lot of people putting canoes in and stuff, kayaks here. I don't see too many motorboats coming through here, but you do see a lot of kayaks. If you sit here with a fire going, you'll see a handful of kayaks come through all the time. You see the highway going over there. That's I-55, Stevenson Expressway. Go down this way. Yeah, you can't see the other overpass. Alright, let's get back up on the trail. There's a pretty good breeze down by the river, so the mosquitoes aren't like crazy right here. But alright, we'll go down to the end. Just comes out where I showed you the railway carts before. You can see the beavers ate that tree. Felled it down. Yeah, you can't cut any trees down here for firewood, but if it's down, there's probably not much of a problem. You know, gathering firewood for your fire pit. Most forest preserves don't like you to bring in outside wood. Oh, another nice open area. Another fire pit. No, oh, golden finch. You see, they're right in the center. Bright yellow bird with the black markings. Too cool. They're sitting right by the fire pit. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before. I'm sure I haven't. It's probably the first time you've heard it, but if you subscribe, it's free. All you gotta just push that little subscribe button. It's totally free. No credit card needed. No bill received in the mail. Santa Claus will probably even bring you something extra this year. All right, if you liked it, moderately entertaining, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Again, this is the Santa Fe Prairie, located in Hodgkins, Illinois. It's not a restored prairie, it's a natural prairie. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer them and get back to you. Or if you have any suggestions any place else in this area, if you're familiar with it, that I can go in this area, go ahead and leave that in there. And have a great day. Bye. Okay, here we got a trail going back up to the road. Oh, we've got some stairs. Oh, look at this. We can cut some firewood and left it stacked here. If it was a little cooler out today, I would probably build a fire, but it's pushing 90 degrees, so I'm probably not going to build a fire today. Alright, here we go up the stairs. Oh, pretty short stairs. Easy stairway. Back to the road where we came in. That's where I parked my car right there. And we're set to go. Back in the car for the rest of my water. We'll finish this before we get on the road. I got a backup bottle and I'll have my granola bar as I'm driving. Thanks for watching.